Hey guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. So today I was playing some Black Ops this morning and I got my best gameplay so far. I went on a mean kill streak and I was using the GKS gun. So this is going to be kind of like a best class setup with gameplay in the background. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. Now where this was the best kill streak I've went on, then please leave a like if you want to see more gameplays like this. And leave a comment what your best kill streak is in Black Ops 4. Now, like I said before, I was using the GKS in this game. It's just been buffed. I'm going to chuck up on the screen now what it was buffed in because I can't remember off the top of my head. But this gun is insane. It's arguably better than the ICR, which, if you didn't know, is probably one of the best guns in the game before this buff. And don't get me wrong, I like the ICR, but the GKS is just, in my opinion, way better. That's probably because it just plays for my playstyle a lot more comfortably. So basically, this gun is just deadly accurate. It's like a laser beam, and it also gives you the option for double grip, just like the ICR, which is just insane. This gun is like, it just doesn't move. It has zero recoil. Now I'm going to show you a couple of class setups of what I think are the best, so you can choose to use whichever one you would feel more comfortable with. I'll show you first of all one I was actually using for this gameplay. Now the reason I say you can use either is because one of them actually includes the operating mod. I'll get into actually what that is when I do the class setup for it. But I would recommend using that one. Out of the two that I'm going to show you, I would recommend using the one with the operating mod. But again, use whatever one you feel most comfortable with. So jumping onto the create class, this is the gun I was actually using in this gameplay. So you've got the GKS, obviously. And I was actually using the suppressor because I wanted to be stealthy. I wanted to kind of sneak around, not necessarily be seen and heard, and it works. It's really good. It doesn't drop the range nowhere near as much as I thought it would. I mean, you can actually chuck on a long barrel if you want to, but I really wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't need it with the zero recoil. It's barely noticeable. The second thing that you want is extended mags. Again, this is personal preference. I tend to like using either extended mags or what's the other one, or quick reload, because I just find with a submachine gun you want to be either having more ammo or just being able to quickly, you're done. It just works so much better, especially if you're pushing, which to be fair with the GKS you don't really need to push. You can hold back, which is what I done for the majority of this gameplay. I held back to pick people off, because again, it's a rangy submachine gun. What's the point of pushing if you can hold back a bit and pick people off? Especially with the suppressor, you can pick people off quietly. It's great. And on a map like Nuketown, where it's so small, people don't necessarily know where you are. Even though sometimes you can kind of hold down an area, you know what part of the map they're on. It's either the left side or the right side, but there's always going to be people there. So the suppressor's just great. Moving on, I would recommend putting one grip on. You can put two grips on if you want. I guess that you could take off the extended mags and put double grip on with the suppressor. That also works really well. But you really don't need to. This gun is so deadly accurate. You probably don't even need one grip on. You could probably swap it for either the quick draw or the barrel. But this is the class I was using, so it's a pretty all-rounded gun. You can use whatever attachments you like, but I'm just saying these are the attachments I use for this game anyway. I was also using the rocket launcher because I wanted to get gold, and I think I either done it in this game or the one after. But yeah, I've finally unlocked gold on the rocket launchers. Now, what you want to use for your gear is probably preferably the stim shot. Now, I say that because when you're using a sub, I recommend using the stim shot or the acoustic sensor because you're getting up close, you want to know where the enemies are, or you want to be able to heal quickly. A good one is the cosmic device, but like I say, if you're going to be pushing, then you're going to get hit more and you want to know where the enemies are. So stim shot or acoustic sensor, personally, I would definitely pick the stim shot. Now, perks. 100% I would always use scavenger. A lot of people I find use engineer or the flat jacket. I don't really recommend them. I mean, yeah, flat jacket's quite good, but without grenades in this game, the only one that really throws the grenades is battery, so I don't really see much use to that. Even though saying that, spoiler, the reason I died was kind of because of a grenade, but I'm not going to say how that actually affected me. Just watch the video and you'll find out. Flat jacket probably could have saved me. But anyway, yeah, scavenger, I do recommend it. It picks up ammo, there's nothing else to really say about it. When you're rushing, when you're using the sub, you want scavenger. My perk 2 is Skulker. I pretty much always use Skulker until I unlock Dexterity, and then I would recommend that. They all kind of do roughly the same thing. They help you when prone and when you're crouched and moving faster and all of that. Gung Ho is another good one. I'd recommend using Gung Ho when it comes to the Sorg, is it? Wait, let me check that. Yeah, the Sorg. When you use that, or when you use maybe the Spitfire and you're really up close, then I would recommend using Gung Ho. Apart from that, Skullcard, Dexterity, both work. And then finally, my perk 3 is Dead Silence. I always use Dead Silence. If I don't have that unlocked, or if you don't have that unlocked, I recommend Ghost, because especially with a suppressor, you want to use something that you're going to be quiet and untraceable. Now, moving on to my preferred class. This one was the one I was using for the gameplay. This one's the one that I've now found out is absolutely incredible. Now, I say that because I didn't actually have this operator mod when I was playing that game, but I have it now. And when I first saw this quad shot, I was like, oh no, I'm not going to like this. So basically, it converts a weapon to fire a 4-round burst, also increase damage fall off ranges. It's absolutely insane. When I saw 4-round burst, I thought, oh no, it's not like that. You literally spam it and it's just like, it doesn't stop. It's actually insane. It basically just increases the fire rate. It literally does increase the fire rate. It's insane. Use that with the double grip, because where it is the 4-round burst and it sprays with the grip, it's just absolutely deadly. It's insanely accurate. And you just can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. Again, I got rid of the secondary rocket launcher because I got it in gold, so I thought I ain't doing them shotguns yet. But yeah, the GKS double grip with the operator mod, the gear, the stim shot, the perks are the exact same, so I'm not going to bother going over them again. Try this class out. It's absolutely insane. You're going to love it. And yeah, that's about all I can say really about the GKS classes. So give them a go. And without further ado, let's actually get into the gameplay. So getting into the actual gameplay, first of all, I just want to say I'm sorry where this was the first game I played in the morning. I didn't actually record either a Facecam or the game, so it is recorded in theatre mode, which sucks a bit, I know, but it's a good gameplay. I couldn't really get it to go to waste when it's the perfect one that actually set the GKS class setup that I wanted to do. So we are going to talk for a moment about the actual score streaks. Now, the ones I use in this game are pretty much all wrong. When I was in the lobby before the game, I was trying to switch them out because the Sniper's Nest has had a really big buff. It's absolutely crazy OP, so go try that out. It's awesome. But don't use it when you're using the attack chopper like I was in this gameplay, because there's not enough room in the sky to use them both at the same time, which absolutely sucks, because I could have went on such a better streak if I would have had another score streak on instead. Even if I would have had a UAV on, it would have helped me more than just having an attack chopper sitting in my inventory. So what I recommend is UAV, Sniper's Nest, and the Drone Squad. The Drone Squad, especially on Nuketown, is insane. It goes ham. It's amazing. Or if you do have the Strike Team unlocked, then use Strike Team, Drone Squad, and Sniper's Nest, or swap the Sniper's Nest for the Attack Chopper. Try either out. They both do pretty much a great job, so use whatever you feel comfortable with using, really. The Sniper's Nest is a little bit less to actually unlock, so if you feel more comfortable getting something that's a little less, use that. Now, as you can actually see, I'm playing pretty defensively. Now, using the suppressor especially, I was trying to kind of just stay hidden, stay back a bit, and just pick people off, because like I said when I was talking about the gun, the range is just incredible for this gun. So literally just stay back, but stay where the vans are if you're playing on Nuketown, and just pick people off either side, then go to the other side of the van, pick people off from the spawns. It's pretty cheeky, but it's really beneficial if you use that way. I've played so many games where I just rush forward, die instantly, rush forward, die instantly. You might be great at that. I'm personally not. I've always been an AR player when it comes to Call of Duty. So using a submachine gun that works as an AR, I kind of just use it as an AR. But yeah, this gun works amazing at range, so just make sure you take advantage of that. Yeah, it works great up close as well. You can see a few of my kills are up close, and it just does bits, really. Now, the specialist I'm using in this gameplay, and I actually have been using him for quite a while now, it is Prophet. He is insane. When the game first came out, I wasn't using him. All I was using was Crash and Recall, the kind of support characters, I guess you could call them. They are amazing, and I still do use them, but I have been using probably the most lately, because I'm trying to get better with him. I'm getting used to he's like sniper, shotgun, whatever it is. He's big specialist ability. I'm getting used to that because I've seen a lot of YouTubers use it, and they're insane with him. So I'm trying to get somewhat good with him, and I'm getting some pretty good clips of it. As I've found out, he's really good, especially on a map such as Nuketown, where if they're spawning and they're coming from one of the little side entrances, then you just shoot down there, you hit one, the other one spawns, walks forwards and gets into the shock themselves, and they both die. It's so great. It's great for getting quad feeds especially, and just finishing people off. Make sure you don't do what I used to do though and shoot them and leave the body and go off, because they do actually get back up. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I didn't know that. So bear that in mind. And the final thing with him is, what's great is you can send out his little Segway shock R1 ability. I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry, but send that out, and then that also stops and freezes them. It's great for shooting people. It's also the best way if you're going to have camos like me. I know I'm doing bad at it, but I'm trying. The best thing for that is send that out, it freezes them, get your headshot. Easy. It's really great. Or as well, if you're about to use your specialist gun, then send one of the little segways out, it will freeze them, easy kill. And as well with the little segway things, I'm sorry I keep calling them segways, but they look like a segway, so I'm going to call them segways. If you actually use them on an objective-based game mode, so like domination or hardpoint, they just go straight to the actual objective, shoot them down on B or whatever point you're on, shoot them down on the hardpoint, and they're frozen. They can't really do much except for shoot in a straight line. Now, I don't really know what else to say about this gameplay. I pretty much explained to you what I done and how I played and the gun that I use with my preference. So I mean, all I can say is go and give it a go yourself. Give the classes out a go and let me know what you think of them. Let me know if you don't like them. Let me know if you like them. Let me know what streaks you use, and I'll give them a go. But anyway, I hope you do enjoy this gameplay. So if you have enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe to me for more. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.